What is good? What is up, world? Happy Thursday to you guys. Good morning. We're in the house. It's ZJ and Sach for the Bet Champ Show early morning NBA player prop edition, guys. We're giving you those early lines we're looking at for tonight's slate of games, and we are off and rolling. 2-1 yesterday, so did pretty well, just doing the thing. But yeah, like we said, guys, we're trying to find the best lines for you guys, especially in the place we're in right now. We got a couple games left to the playoffs, right? So we're trying to find some best bets still for you guys rolling into that. But I promise you, come playoff time, it is going to be locked and loaded, baby. Don't want to miss out. Sach, how we feeling?
Like I said, feeling good, coming off 2-1 night. SGA didn't end up playing. That was one of my plays of the day. But tonight's kind of tough. Is only 5 games, and then obviously it's so early. There's not a lot of players in the like for us to bet over or under on. So I only have one play today, and I know you said you have 2. So why don't you go ahead and start us off, and then I'll have the middle one.
Absolutely. First play, I like a little player in the Miami Heat game. I'm rocking with Duncan Robinson tonight, ladies and gents. Love it. I'm rocking with his over and points over 10.5, guys. I like a little trend I'm seeing. It looks like he's hit this in 5 out of his last 6 games at home where he's averaging 13 points. So I just really like it. On this one, like I said, I'm looking for kind of role players here on each team in the position we're in right now before the playoffs. A lot of stars are sitting. Teams are kind of getting ready for the playoff picture and everything with seeding wise. So right now, I'm looking for the role players who are still playing hard and everything. And we're going to roll this way with Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson for 10.5 points, guys. We're going to rock.
Yeah, Duncan needs to obviously get going for him. The last 3 was 6 and 3. This is a good bounce back spot for them. He got to win any game possible that they can. So I like that play. And it's so low. It used to be at like 13
very low.
Half, so
that's what I really like.
It's very low right now because he hasn't hit double digits. So it's probably a good time to get it now before it goes up right before the playoffs. But I mean, he's gonna like I said, he's gonna have to get going, and they're going up against Philly, so they're gonna need all hands on deck. I like that pick. And this is the only play that I like at all. 2 teams that are battling for the final, like the 10th spot pretty much, and that's the Warriors going up against the Rockets. I love Jalen Green to go under 37.5 PRA. This is this head-to-head matchups against the Warriors. He's only gone over 30 once. And obviously he's been on a tear right now, so it's not like the past, like the last time they played was in November. But I think the Warriors just are so versatile on defense that they could throw so many different people at him. They could throw Podziemski at him, Chris Paul, Wiggins, Draymond, Kuminga, Gary Payton. I think Gary Payton is out or a game-time decision, but they just have so many weapons that they could throw at him. I don't see him getting over 30. He doesn't rebound the ball typically well in all 5 of their matchups against the Warriors. He had 1 9-rebound game. I think Steve Kerr is going to obviously have a good game plan for this guy. If there's one thing that Steve Kerr does well, he'll kind of neutralize the guy that the team needs to score the most points and just get the ball out of his hands, make it as tough for him as possible with a 9-man rotation. They could throw Moses Moody at him as well. I think they'll just make it tough at him and make him work on defense. So I love him under 37.5 PRA tonight, Jalen Green. I just think that younger player, he doesn't have the experience. Probably the biggest game. I think every game from now until the end is the biggest game of Jalen Green's career. He's never had pressure where they have to win games to get in. He's been on a poverty franchise his whole career, his 3rd or 4th year it is right now. But, yeah, we're going to rock with Jalen Green under 37.5 PRA. I'm not an unders guy, but I love this one today. I just don't see him going over like that.
Yeah, I got you. All right, guys, I'm going to take you into the late game. We got Nuggets Clippers tonight, and again, I'm going to rock with another role player guy. Because it's very uncertain in these games heading in who's really playing and whatnot. But what I can guarantee is some of these role players and their action, what's like. And tonight I'm rocking with our go-to guy on the Clippers, Terrence Mann, baby. We're going Terrence Mann over 2.5 first quarter points. I love this, guys. Look at that. Green across the board, green zone. He has hit this in seven straight games. He's averaging 4.7 first quarter points, which you like. So, what does that tell you, right? He's getting opportunities to score the ball in the first quarter. I love it. He just needs a 3 or 2 layups here, and we hit. And it's at plus money, ladies and gents. Plus money. And again, I just love the role player action here and the spot we're at before the playoffs. I think it's a great spot to be in if you're looking at role players. Again, guys, Terrence Mann over 2.5 first quarter points at plus money. We are locked and loaded, baby.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually hit this in 7 straight games. So if you go to the last 10, he's hit this in 7 straight games. And at plus money for something that's happened 7 times in a row, and all you need is 1 shot to go down, it's a lot of equity value right there that you can get off of just betting that. So I love Terrence Mann. He usually comes out firing. He usually gets his 9-10 minutes in the game. So I'll be right in that one, the Terrence Mann pick. So love it. And like I said, that's my only pick that I have today. I don't want to give out something that I'm just not comfortable in giving out. Like, I'm not just going to force something out there. These shows are probably going to be a little bit shorter in the mornings just because we're so low. There's only 5 games on the slate anyways, so it's hard to really pick with nothing on the line for a lot of these teams. So those will be our 3 plays for today. And I might come out with something later. It just depends when the role player props come out, like a lot more.
Yeah, just bear with us right now, guys, until the playoffs and everything. We're scrambling around and those hidden gems here. But right now, like I said, you don't really know who's playing in some of these games. And even if the stars are, a lot of them are resting, right, because they're getting ready for the playoffs. I promise you, though, we are locked in for the playoffs. I mean, that's what we love. We're ready to get out of this funk and get back into that. We killed it last year in the playoffs. We're going to do the same thing this year. And we're set up for a great playoff run on both ends of the ball, which I love. This is the Bet Champ Show, guys. 3 plays for you guys out today. Love it. Locked and loaded as usual. Follow us on the social media accounts, guys. Everything comes out. It's all free. Plays for free. We have my plays, Saj's plays, and then E when he comes out with plays. We'll probably try to add more plays in there. I know he's kind of resting for the playoffs as well, right? He's just locked and loaded. We're ready to get a little cash going. But that'll do it for today's show, guys. And we'll catch you tonight. Tonight's the After Hours show. Myself, Saj, E, Wit, team, all things sports, what's going on, where we're at, what we're ready to do. So we will catch you guys tonight. Peace.